Nityananda, this is Ma Shivrupa again from the Bidadi Adinam, home to Paramahamsa Nityananda, headquarters of many Adinams of all over the world, thousands of Adinams all over the world, and probably right now the most happening place in the cosmos. I wanted to share with you the latest miraculous experiences we are having here in the Bidadi Adinam. So last afternoon, late afternoon, we had a process. It's called a mandala process, where we sit in a sacred formation around Swamiji with Swamiji in the center, and Swamiji works at a very deep level on leading us to our highest experiences. Yesterday was a very powerful initiation into materialization. Yes, materialization as in just being able to materialize solid objects or powders in your hand. Of course, growing up, I always learned that Einstein taught us E is equal to mc square, so energy and matter are related. But really, it was only when I met Swamiji a few years ago and I started to see this materialization happen, and not just happen one off or in a mystical fashion, but under controlled conditions in scientific experiments even, and not just to one person but many people. So basically in a very scientific way. So yesterday we had a huge breakthrough in that. So we went through this beautiful initiation with Swamiji, and it left a very beautiful feeling in you, a feeling of being loved and being one with the whole cosmos, and just being in that safe, secure place, knowing that you're looked after and you are the powerful one. Swamiji calls it Brahmanyam Bahuputratam, which is you are the favorite inheritor of the cosmos and you have everything going for you. So this whole process left you feeling that. And I'm not just talking at a superficial level. Like, you can think of it as every cell in your body, like every electric pulse you're feeling now is feeling that way. So it was a very beautiful, blissful feeling we were left with. And then from that space, from that initiation, we started to work on manifesting the power of materialization. It was miraculous. I didn't get to participate in it because I had to go to a meeting. Actually, all the leads were called off to a meeting, and we were working on that. And the rest of the participants, the inner awakening participants, the Shaktipada participants, they sat there and they manifested. And within a couple of energy cycles, we had, I think, 39, 40 people who had materialized various objects. Emeralds, sugar. There was a lot of people manifesting sugar crystals, pearls, diamonds. So all different kinds of solid objects, all different kinds of solid objects that hold that highest energy now started to materialize in people's hands. And it was just truly phenomenal because it's happened in the past, one-off, or it's happened with multiple people, but with time and space separated. Here for the first time, this whole group, and these 39 were people that actually had solid objects. There were others that had smears of Jnana Anjana on their hands or kumkum, things like that. So it wasn't fully manifest just yet. And I'm just amazed to be in this place where anything that you can even comprehend is just, that logic is broken right away, because CERN, the European Research Institute, has spent billions and billions and billions of dollars to move one microparticle from one place to another, to teleport one small particle beyond our ability to even see, like it's so small, from one place to another, to prove that this teleportation exists. And they've spent billions constructing those reactors and years of research, and they've proved that it does happen. So scientifically it's proven too. And here you are, all you need to do is connect with Swamiji, feel that love, that oneness with him, and you are manifesting, you are simply materializing all this. And it materializes not because you're trying to prove anything. It materializes simply as his prasad, which is, now let's say you go to a temple, or you do namaskaram to him, or you go get a darshan. How he gives you, he gives fruits, right? We get an apple or a mango. how we get that as his prasad, as his energy to lead us to a better place, a better life. Similarly, when we connect with Swamiji at that higher dimension, in those higher levels, just to know that you know you have connected with him, just as a beautiful acknowledgement, his compassion in blessing you. And I was just thinking, really, that prasad that we get is probably completely customized for us. Like, for example, there's someone who's come to meet him for healing, and he has a tumor in the intestine. The prasad that he receives is completely required for him to come out of that tumor, for him to heal himself. If there's someone that is here with a pattern of worry, what they get out of that materialization is perfectly complementing what they need to lead them to health, to happiness, and to enlightenment itself. So, such a sacred process, such a beautiful way of being, and so casually. In fact, actually, when this huge materialization process was going on, we were in another meeting with Swamiji in another area, and we had no idea. We were talking about all sorts of things, our vision for Gurukul, our plans for, how we're going to equip the Adinam. Lots of other discussions were happening, and just silently, all this is happening in the background where all these people are materializing. Really, if you stop to think about it, it's unbelievable. I mean, even yesterday morning we heard about how during morning time in Tamil Nadu, in one of the Adinams there, they captured Swamiji actually physically there, watching people do yoga, being there with them. But I was here, I know he was here in the Bidadi Adinam. So when I stop to think about it, it's just amazing what is happening here. It's like on the bleeding edge and much beyond of science as we know it. And it's not just intellectual mathematical formulae that we're talking about out here. It is physical demonstrations. It is experiences that you and I can have. So I would just reach out to my friends, my family, everyone that is watching this video. You know me, I'm actually quite a logical person. When I see this happen in again and again in multiple ways out here, there is something to it. So keep an open mind, check it out. This is the way of the future, and people will eventually get to it, but it's smart to be one of the first few to understand and receive it in our lives, and start to strategize now our lives, the lives of our children, the life of society around us in a whole new way, because this is going to cause a huge change in how we live life, how we cognize things, how we invest in things. So we owe it to ourselves to understand this. So if at all you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to share some more, and definitely come attend one of our programs here in the Adinam. There are a lot of YouTube satsangs. www.nityananda.org is the website. youtube.com/Life Plus Foundation is where these videos are. So check them out for yourself. Thank you, Nityananda.